Zaslow, is it unfair to say or to even wonder when Giannis wants to force his way out of there? Because it's being reported that they're meeting to see if Giannis can work anything out with the Bucks. That's not what they're meeting about. You gave yourself the Hakeem next laugh. You can't do that.
The Yankee Clipper?
For Yankee.
That was great.
You can't.
There's 4 people here.
It's in the criteria.
4 people driving around listening to this being like,
Yankee Clipper.
It's a hotel in Fort Lauderdale.
No, it's
an
that's
actual,
what you think. What
no,
a
it's
Yankee
God. It's an actual Clipper.
Now it's called B-Ocean.
He's right about that.
You think that the origins of the Yankee Clipper are a hotel in Fort Lauderdale?
4th of July every year, Cody's.
It was great.
Do you guys know, I don't know if Greg still does this, but Greg Cody, who has been white trash my entire life.
Sleeping on the beach.
Does the vacation of sleeping on the beach. And it's really not, when I say sleeping on the sand at the beach outside of a hotel on the beach in Hollywood that's not the greatest of hotels, it's always after he's had too much to drink. So he just doesn't get back to his bed.
It would be a bunch of families doing it, and the families would go to the hotel room, but my dad and Papa Benson would sleep on the beach to protect everyone's stuff because we'd be there on the 3rd and the 4th. And it used to be a zoo there on the 4th. So instead of like resetting up every morning, they would sleep on the beach. And my dad would always bail at like 6 a.m. and stumble into the hotel room and try to like get 2 hours of sleep. And then Benson would get mad at my dad, be like, I've been out here all night. And my dad would just slither away.
But he would sleep on the sand. And I'm guessing that occasionally, given what your dad gets into, that there wouldn't even be a towel or blanket or anything out there. There would just be your dad with sand in his hair wandering back into the hotel room.
Sleeping crisscross applesauce?
Raw dog in the shore is crazy.
They would have issues, like homeless people would come by and stuff.
Unhoused.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you can say homeless again.
Thank you.
You can also say that your father was scaring the unhoused. It wasn't the unhoused scaring your father.
Nah, say homeless.
Homeless guy was like, hey, can I get a cig?
Yeah, I knew Tony would have my back.
They are homeless. Like, they have no home. Homeless. I mean, what do we do?
Never got that one.
Okay, not for you to get. It's not offensive to you.
Okay, home fewer.
Have we asked them?
Yeah.
Because you're saying that.
Yeah. You guys are all big on, like, how do you identify?
Have we asked them, hey, are you cool with homeless? Do you unhoused? And they're like, hey, I don't have a house. Do I give a shit?
They've got greater concerns.
So when do we acknowledge
that's
it's
kind of
Joe
my bigger issue.
DiMaggio as the Yankee Clipper?
Right. Well, thank you for that.
Really?
What? This whole time I thought it was Tyler Clippard.
I was about to ask him, actually, Jeremy, who was the Yankee who was nicknamed the Yankee Clipper, to try and get the surprise out of him, because I don't think he was going to get DiMaggio.
I thought it was Tyler Clippard.
He
100%.
clearly did not know this was a nickname for anyone. He really, truly
It's a hotel.
only associates it with the
It's
hotel.
a hotel in Fort Lauderdale.
It's a hotel named after Joe DiMaggio?
But there's also a hospital in Fort Lauderdale.
I want to kiss your
that's
cheek.
Named after Joe
Shout out Joe
DiMaggio.
D.
Put it on the poll, please, at Le Batard Show. More famous Yankee Clipper, the hotel in Fort Lauderdale or Joe DiMaggio?
Can you throw Tyler Clippard on there? I think I'm right about this one. Like a dog with a bone.
Jeremy, when you watch what it is that's happening with the Bucks, and I'm going to play some Doc Rivers sound for you in a second.
What do you say?
Is it wildly unfair for anyone to wonder, and again, I'm going to preface this by saying I believe he's actually injured. I am just wondering if the next step on making a mess where the player takes the power back is I'm just not going to play for you, and I'm going to make the mess bigger than any mess. And the way to make it a biggest mess, because the reports are from Windhorst that he wants to be a Knick, that he's just saying, make me a Knick. That it's not a meeting about can you come back to the Bucks. Once you're at this point in the meetings, it's I want to get out of here, no matter what Doc Rivers says.
It's funny the way this is escalated, because I came in here with sort of the same energy as you, which is I think he's hurt. But if you were going to muck things up, it sure would be the right way to do it, which is delete everything off your social media. And then immediately the next game you play, come out with an injury of which was undetectable.
Yeah, non-contact.
But calf strain, Zaz and I were talking, like, that's
calf strain's a new
bad
Achilles
news.
tear. Like if you have a calf strain, you don't have to play for a year. That's a new Achilles tear. And you know what? Normally I would obviously doubt that Giannis is faking an injury because that has never been his MO. He's a super tough, hard-working player, great reputation, but he's doing the childish bullshit. Like, you wouldn't have expected Giannis doing the let's delete everything off of social media childish nonsense. So,
Yeah,
look,
but
he may be doing the get me out of here playbook.
Remember, his leg snapped on national TV in a finals game and played and had 50 points and 20 rebounds.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I would say that if you're just willing to be most cynical and be willing to explore the hypothetical, I believe that the faking of an injury is a bridge too far. There's one thing with, the childishness of deleting the team that you're following. That's a different thing. The faking of an injury, to me, is something, while not criminal, is something that should ruin your reputation. Like, if Damian Lillard wasn't willing to ruin his relationship with the fan base of Portland, I know that Giannis is not only a great spokesman for the league, Giannis is, as you say, the stories are legendary. Giannis used to run back and forth to the gym because he would just jog to the gym. He'd always want to be at the gym. He is a hard worker. Everyone has known him to always be a professional. But if you fake an injury to get out of somewhere, to me, that is a scar that should stay on your resume forever.
Dude is not faking an injury. Like, he's not. This is not fake.
We'll never know.
Well, I think we'll know. And I guess technically, sure, we can go into it conspiratorially and saying we'll never know. He's not faking an injury. He loves that city. He might be frustrated with the organization, but he cares about the fans. He cares about his own career. He's not a guy who is one to fake anything. But the fact that we are where we are in how to escalate the drama to get what you want when you're a piece like Giannis, that we can sit around here and even question it, just shows kind of how nuts things have gotten in terms of those contracts and being moved.
If you look at an injury that he had previously a couple years ago, it's kind of the exact same thing. There was a side-by-side of the videos of him pulling a calf the same exact way. A couple of steps after something happens, he goes down to the floor. Like, I don't think this is something that's fake. It's something that we've already seen before.
May I just say, I am so proud of us. We've done this for about 8 minutes, and we have not put him on the heat yet. We've learned.
I would say that it is less likely that Giannis is faking an injury than the grand majority of players in the league, just based on what you think of their reputations, how much they want to be out there, how much they love basketball. He would be one of my last choices on this, but let's hear what it is that Doc Rivers had to say about this, because he says this is not Blake's fault.
So here we go again. There's been no conversations. I want to make it clear just for I would say one more time, but for the 50th time, it clearly is not getting the one network for sure. Giannis has never asked to be traded, ever. I can't make that more clear.
He's only implied it.
So here we go again.
He's not asking to be traded.
Beaten down.
He's telling them to trade him. Like,
So here we go again.
It's not a request. It's a demand. It's not. He's not politely asking. He's politely telling, I don't want to be here anymore.
What if a reporter then followed up with, but has he told you he wants to be traded? Yes, that.
I can't make that more clear.
You could.
Windhorse is saying that Giannis told the Bucks, I want to be a Knick, make me a Knick, end quote. So does everyone think Doc Rivers is just lying there? Okay.
Well, that was over the summer. His initial report on that and everything that was going on, the whole long ESPN article that detailed everything, was all about Giannis wanting out, asking for enhancements to the roster. They came back with Miles Turner. They told him, we're not moving you. The conversations between the Knicks and the Bucks were not the Bucks calling the Knicks, but the Knicks checking in. And it all just stalled out there. But
So
now,
here we go again.
all these months later,
So here we go again.
Okay, so this is what's happened to Giannis with Milwaukee, because I don't believe that yesterday is a conversation about let's see if I can be here, let's see what we can do, let's see how we can fix this. I don't believe that that's the case. I believe that Giannis has been stewing in some form since they lost Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. They're not the same team. He's out there with Bobby Portis now, and yes, Miles Turner, who every team in the league could have had the last 3 years.
Did you see last night, by the way, we almost had a big time
That was
scrap
a
in that
serious
game.
scrap.
I mean,
Two guys really scrapped.
Bobby Portis, Isaiah Stewart. If I was at that game and those guys started fighting, I would get out my seat. I would leave. I'd be very scared.
Put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. If Bobby Portis and Isaiah Stewart started to fight, would you get out of your seat and leave the arena?
I get out of my seat and stand. I'm excited to watch it.
I'm trying to stay safe, Tony.
Please.